Okay, here we are in one of our typical Connex boxes. You can see everything's got a place on the shelf. You know, it's fairly well organized as far as being somewhat neat, at least on the shelf space. But, you know, we've got some caulking up here. We've got some more caulking over here on this shelf. We've got some patching material over here in this corner. We've also got some more patching products over here. Some of the bags are open. So even though it's somewhat organized as far as things being in a shelf, there's really no rhyme or reason to where a lot of stuff goes. So if someone comes up here to look for something to use out on the job site, they're going to have to dig around, look around in the corners, move stuff out of the way to try to find what the guys need out on the job. So it's not very efficient from that point of view. We're going to have a lot of wasted time and motion spent looking for something. I think we could do a much better job. So let's go take a look at one of our Lean Connex boxes. All right, now we're in one of our Lean Connexes. You can see we've got these bins made up for the fasteners. Everything's got a label on it so we know exactly what's in it. And we've got a fastener attached to the outside. So we've got strong visual cues as to what's in here. It's easy to see. You notice that the rows are also color coded. We've got a red, a white, and a blue, and that corresponds to our inventory side. So we've got a red, a white, and a blue. So we know that the 3-inch drywall screws that are in the bin are also in this inventory side. So it controls our inventory. We can't have more than 4 boxes of screws in here. So it limits us having all those extra fasteners on the job that get lost. We've also got our tool return. We used to have a big box in here that was always in the way. So we came up with one that's on wheels. It rolls in and out. It tucks back away so it's out of the way. It's easy to manage. So moving down here, the next thing we have is our bin of drill bits. We used to have boxes of drill bits in here. Now we've got them organized and everything's color coded. So all the 3/16 bits are in this row, all the 1/4-inch bits are in this row, and all the 3/8 bits are in that row, and so on. So again, strong visual cues. You come in. This is the same system that we're using in our gang boxes, so the same colors. So everyone's getting on board that yellow means 3/16. It's easy to find. We've got them organized. We've got the beds tipped back just a little bit so it's easy to see everything. Down here we've got a drawer for all our sockets. Everything's organized. Everything has its place. We've also replaced all our traditional shelving with these pods. You can see the pods are on wheels, so it's easy to move them. Everything's got a place. This is all our grease and maintenance stuff for the equipment. Over here we've got chalk boxes, some tarps, but everything's labeled. Everything has a place. Again, it prevents us from having a lot of extra overstock. In the back here, we've organized all our post mauls and all our extra tools. Again, everything has its place. It's easy to see when something's missing, but it also controls the inventory. We're not going to stock any more than we have a spot for. So it helps our foremans control the inventory so we don't have too much. Moving over here, we can see we've got a lot of job site signage that we manage, so we've made slots for all of them. We've also created a place for our roof tie-off brackets. Again, someone comes in looking for something, they know exactly where to go. We've got all our retractables here. They're hung up, they're easy to see. It's easy to walk in here and take inventory of what we have. Again, we're looking for standardization. So the idea is that when someone comes in here, they don't have to look around to find things. When they're looking for drill bits, they know where to go. They don't have to dig through drawers to find things. It's easy for our foremen to come in and take inventory. They can look in the bin. If we're out of 3-inch drywall screws, they can come over here in the red row where the 3-inch drywall screws go, and they can see how many boxes are there. We don't have 15 boxes of screws, you know, that we find at the end of the job tucked under a shelf somewhere. Everything's easy to see. Everything's color coded. So we've got strong visual cues to help us with an organization. So this is our Lean Connex box. It's a work in progress. We talk about this every week. We're always trying to continually improve.